Werewolves of London.
Oh yeah.
Yes. At least two versions, yeah.
Did you
Uh,
pull from any of the tracks from the Lost Boys?
I believe so, yes. If you have anything specific, I can check. But me not appreciating Lost Boys doesn't sound like me at all.
See,
Uh,
I don't
I
know the
love a
name
good
of the
vampire.
song. I will admit this. I don't know the name of the song, but
Hey,
it's
I'm
the
interrupting just to make sure I'm on the thing.
okay.
Are you on the thing? I like that we be quiet like it's gonna do anything to his sound check.
Right.
We're good.
Let's see.
I
Um,
will.
you should put songs from the Beetlejuice musical on there.
Fair,
There you go.
fair, and there's a few.
What about the Addams Family musical? I've not heard any of it, but I know it's a thing that
Oh,
exists.
that one's good.
Is it
Oh,
good? I haven't
Mhm.
watched it yet.
I've seen it a couple times. A friend
If
of
I'm
mine
willing
from
to,
college was
mhm.
Pugsley in it.
nice.
I feel like if I'm willing to buy Adams Family branded makeup, I should be willing to buy to watch the Adams Family musical.
Mhm.
They'd make a really nice black lipstick.
I would be surprised if they didn't.
Yeah, yeah, it's called My Favorite Color. It's really nice.
Yeah.
There's that. There's a purple tinted gray that's just called Headstone, and then there's a bright red.
Okay.
It's blood.
We're talking Halloween shit tonight, folks.
Yeah.
Can't stop,
What's
won't
your
stop.
Halloween romantic story? Type it in to the
Ooh.
Chat
chat.
or comments below
I
on
don't have any,
Yeah.
but if y'all do, love to hear it.
What are your
uh
tips for fake blood and open wounds and such?
Cornstarch.
Yeah,
uh
Oh, for the
cornstarch is
open
the
wounds, you
answer.
do well, and then for open wounds, you do gelatin. So I don't know what vegans would use or vegetarians.
Mm.
uh
There's an
I
old picture of me with a cornstarch bullet hole right through my forehead.
Oh no.
Hell yeah.
I like to
I mhm.
I like to farm mine organically using local resources.
You're
They have too much of it. Farmers have a lot.
They
You
really
could just
yeah. Go buy some viscera from a from a farmer. I'm
I
joking. I
yeah,
thought
don't
you
do any
there's
of that.
I thought you were saying that you like to source your open wounds from.
I like to source my cornstarch.
Yeah.
That's a great
That was what I
one.
thought you meant. I was like, whoa.
Homemade is preferred, but store-bought is fine.
Yeah.
Hey, look, it's better for the environment.
The
There's
problem with
no
open wounds is they don't exist unless they're in context. So,
Yeah.
like, what are you walking around with an entire
You
torso?
fall out a coconut tree?
Like, do you
Yeah.
invite the person with the open wound? Do you like remove it by like clipping it out of the? You know what I mean? Put
look.
it on your own body.
All I'm saying is, as a person, if I hurt myself for a costume, I have removed the carbon footprint of the costume. I have restored it to local labor, and if I don't get invited after hurting myself, I will be very upset with everyone.
That's fair. My costume this year is just Shigo in different situations because I'm not buying like a skin tight suit. So last night it was her on her day off. Next week it's probably gonna be her invited to a fancy party because I have a black dress and now I have green fishnets. So everything works out. You just
Uh,
My
gotta
friend
you just gotta do the top lip black. Your friend?
my friend is Kim Possible for Halloween this year.
nice.
Hell
And
yeah.
she posted a TikTok of her doing the Charlie XCX that's like I think the apple's rotten right to
Oh
the
yeah.
core,
Uh-huh.
with her friend Denna, who went as a Pikmin for Halloween.
Oh, very
Nice.
fun.
Which is she's wearing a purple bodysuit with the face cut out and just like
Yep.
a big thing sticking up out of
Yep.
her head. It's very funny.
That sounds lovely.
Yeah, it was a very funny TikTok to see.
Absolutely. I think the apple is rotten right to the core.
I have no plans for Halloween. I guess that's not entirely true. Since Halloween's on a Thursday this year, I don't really plan to do much. But this coming Saturday, there is okay, two things. One, I am performing at the local improv theater for the first time in front of an audience.
Hell
Uh
yeah.
6:30
Yeah.
6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time if you want to arrive in Springfield, Missouri, at the Springfield Improv Theater. That's when the doors open. No one has to pay to get in, but donations are appreciated. Anyway, after that, some friends were talking about going on a pub crawl, and which sounded fun until I went to hang out with a friend last night downtown, which is where the pub crawl is going to happen, and it was jam packed. I was like, you know what? I hate this. I hate that everything is just smashed together. So we'll see.
I think it's
Yeah.
gonna be a good week.
I think the apple's rotten right to the core.
It's something of the something before. I know
Yeah.
that for a fucking fact.
I keep wanting to say just like the ghost of every apple that's ever been there before, but I know that's not.
I like
actual-
that a lot, and I think it
Yeah.
is more Halloweeny than what the correct one is gonna be.
That made me imagine like a Zelda level where you're like going through the spirit world, and if you eat an apple, it like grows on the other in the real world.
Yeah, I like that.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
So, first off, yoo-hoo.
Yoo-hoo!
I never get to make that joke. I never have the opportunity to make that joke.
This is not that kind of show. Come on now.
It's 1,000% the kind of show. Yoo-hoo.
Big summer blowout.
Someone click
Everybody
that.
must go.
Funny thing is, it's a big summer blowout. It did get up into like the mid 80s here today, so it was like kind of feels like summer.
Oh shit.
You know, late October.
So you got a brat summer in the middle of the fall. That's rough.
Apparently, I thought we were in I was supposed
What
to make
kind
a
of fall are we having?
I'm
No,
not
go for
sure.
it. What kind of fall are we having?
I can't yes and you because I lost the thing. Scottum. We're in Scottum.
Yes. Yes.
It took a
It's
while, but I got there.
Scottum, baby.
Yeah,
Got
Honestly,
him.
my shoes still work
I know
for that.
Colin
Yeah.
Parker's celebrating Scottum
I celebrate Scottum every month of every day, and I will never stop.
every month.
Bring
of
me
every
more
day.
trombones, more trombones if possible.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure Colin, every day is Scottum Day. Every month is Scottum for him.
But he's making a Scottum playlist on Spotify this month,
Yeah.
and I'm very excited about
I
it.
hurt myself a couple months ago because I tried to skank at 9 a.m. and I hurt myself. It was 11:30 and somebody was like, "Can you walk over to my desk?" And I said, "No, I can't. I hurt my ankle." And they said, "What were you doing?" And I was like, "I am not going to tell you what I was doing."
Coincidentally, I hurt my ankle trying to skank at 9 a.m. is my favorite Boss Tones song.
So, dang, that's such a good like launch off. I was gonna bring up.
I
Like,
actually saw the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones live. It was really good.
I was
Hell yeah.
actually gonna like bring up how I actually hurt my ankle a few weeks ago, and I was like, that's not even funny. It was just anecdotal.
Oh, can you do
Unfortunately,
it
when
to
you-
a skankin' soundtrack?
Oh, true.
Okay, sure, yeah. Bring up some. Jeff, can you stream some copyright-free ska for me, and I'll see what I can.
Guys,
Hmm.
have you ever listened to
let's
Ska
see.
Tune Network? They're very fun and they make ska
Yeah.
versions of modern hits.
I
And it's
love
very, very
Ska Tune
fun.
Network.
I love Ska Tune Network.
Welcome to the ska podcast.
Thank you. You've somehow found all of our special interests and it's ska. Look, I see a checkerboard and I say I'm in.
I haven't
have
really
to-
listened in a long time to the point where I can't seem to do it right.
Would like a bump, a bump, 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 a bump. Is that helpful?
No.
I
I'm
think
not
it was
willing to do
helpful.
more, so that's all you're getting. Just
Here I
imagine a man in a
am.
band whose entire job is dancing and he doesn't play any instruments. Does that help?
Also, trombones are played, which is weird because they pull a lot of British reggae, which doesn't have a lot of trombones in it. But you know, they're there. I saw it.
Reggae and ska are brothers. They are not twins, but they are brothers.
I know. For reference, that was not a critique. That was just observation. That's all that was. I was like, why do we got trombones? Shut up. Let him play.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, let him play a solo. Fuck off.
Let the trombone play. Yeah, I really like Scott Network's covers of Paramore songs. Those are very, very fun. Also, they did a Lil Nas X cover that was nice.
Yeah.
I had a ska cover.
All right, Jeff's getting it. Absolutely. We're locked in now.
Jeff's got the. Are you sharing ska? Oh no,
Yep.
he's jabbing out to ska. I see.
He's unfortunately now he is jamming.
All right. Now this is apparently a ska podcast.
Thank you. This is a
Skodcast?
ska stream.
Skawcast, yes. Thank you, as a Skawcast.
So yeah, if you could have him have them share the Scottum playlist with me, that would be great.
For sure, yeah.
I don't need to add to it. I would just love to listen.
Scappy Scalloween.
Yeah.
Hang on.
We got it.
Is that too much? Happy Scalloween? Is that better?
I mean, it really works either way, to be honest. You kind of got it with
Scappy, yeah.
Happy Scalloween is pretty good.
Either way, it all sounds like
actually-
forms of clam chowder, which is not really
I'm
fun.
working on a little
It's not
MS
bad.
Paint thing right
I
now.
mean, you don't eat meat, but it's not bad.
What you working on there, Ez?
You'll see in just a moment.
Okay.
It's gonna be pretty fucking good.
All right. Hi, everyone.
Fucking fantastic.
Contrary to the last 10 minutes, this is actually a Dungeons & Dragons podcast. I do want to
Until
see
next week when we officially make the change.
the Scotcast, right? And I do want to see what you're posting as. I'm just going to start with the intro real quick so we can kind of get into it, but I do want to see what you're working on. Don't get me wrong. Real quick, welcome to All Universal Escapades. We are the host for your show. I'm your dungeon master for this adventure. We are playing Dungeons & Dragons, and we're here to have a fun time. Our exes, meaning we do not bring them into the campaign, are children in peril, depictions of gore, slavery, sexual assault, and our veils, which we just kind of allude to, are body horror and feces. It's been a few weeks because life happens. So,
Yeah.
Jeff, do you have our recap? I remember a good chunk, but let's get something for the audience, basically.
Let me pull this shit up. Sorry, viewer, I'm blocking out your view here. Omni.
Blocking out the haters.
Let me search.
Blocking out the haters.
Omni.
Yeah, so I put Vampire Skull in chat if anyone wants that, if that's anything.
I have literally 0 notes from October 6th. Did we cancel October 6th? Was that
We did. That was
just our
a yeah, that was a jam day.
So it would be September, would have been for the
15th?
notes.
Is this September? It might have been late August, honestly. Let me see.
It's been a bit.
I'm
I'm
not
gonna
even
have to
gonna
check
do the
my
thing because I'm too busy
handwritten
looking for the
notes.
dates. 10/6 is not 8/25.
August 25th. I do have stuff
I
there.
believe so.
Let's see. 2 more Calstein dudes are riding up as we're looting the bodies. Jerry puts on dead guy's gear, gets into character as Loose Cannon Barry. Susie and the others get their own characters. We do some, what do you call it? Tongue twisters. We're playing new recruits. Uncle Redclaw covers the back end. I've got a bunch of potential show titles, which are a lot of fun, but I'll skip those for now. 2 guard towers around the enemy camp and a big gate. Jerry takes charge, threatens the gate guard. Gary and Venn pretend to be enemies, and Susie pretends to keep them from fighting. Gary is Corvid Ponscum, a.k.a. Mudflap.
Yeah.
Susie is Martha Stewart.
Yeah.
Yeah. Venn is Sam Reich. Is it Sam Reich or Sam Reich?
It depends who you ask. It's Reich.
Reich. Okay. Like the former labor secretary.
That's his dad.
That's
Yeah, his
literally
father,
dad, yeah.
But not in this world. Yeah.
Somebody is Karl
There's
Marx.
no relation.
Somebody is Karl Marx, the city planner guard.
Yeah, he's a guard, city planner, and communist named Karl
It's
Marx.
with a C though, so there's no relation.
Yeah, or
That's
it's like,
right.
maybe we should make it Coral Marx. Sorry, go ahead.
Somebody talked about Smallfoot with Zendaya.
That was definitely me. That was definitely me.
So a guy let us through. There's
We
houses
were really
and
on
tents.
one.
We met somebody named Dr. Shack. He's got a puffer fish for a head.
That's an Adventure Zone reference. Yeah.
Okay. Susie showered. Gary and Venn planned for their fight. There's a
We had
bucket
a
and a
heartfelt moment. It was
washcloth.
nice. Yeah.
Susie Ann is a bit of a freak. Venn and Gary's apologetic moment. Venn gets the lay of the land. Susie Ann tells Jerry to promote her wrestling matches with big, strong dudes. Then Gary talks to Bucket Hammerer, a.k.a. Bucket Man. The guy brags about his fighting prowess. Gary then asks about the guy on the second floor who's standing by the railing. Is that right?
Yeah. Calcium.
Turns out it's Calstein. A little while later, Gary tricks a guard into leaving his post and slips inside the boss's house.
Yeah.
That's what I got.
That pretty much. I think that is the last time we played because that's the last thing I remember.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I like it.
Forgot about Karl Marx, but yeah.
A good recap. Appreciate it. Also, if not the opportunity, I did tweet it. Sorry, Az, if you did not want to do this, but Az's great Skankenstein.
Skankenstein. Yeah.
Skankenstein. Okay.
Skankenstein.
I like that between these last two, we've now confirmed that all Halloween monsters love ska.
Yeah.
Technically, it's
We've got Vampire
Skankenstein's
Ska
monster.
and we've got Skanks.
Yeah, that's true.
Skankenstein.
We call a
monster.
Picasso
Right.
a Picasso. We call a Monet a Monet.
Right.
That's just Frankenstein.
Yeah.
But Tess,
Mr.
look,
Franken.
it's not,
Mhm.
but he's not Skankenstein. It's Skankenstein's monster. Like, that's just like,
We don't call it Picasso's painting.
How many times can we do this?
Maybe you don't.
We're
I call
gonna
it
reference Groundhog's Day.
Picasso's
Exactly.
beautiful painting is what I call
It's
Starry
it's
Night.
actually a Skunkenstein's monster. Yeah.
Skankenstein.
Yeah.
You
By
got
the
me
way,
there.
I did send this to Colin Parker just now, and he said in all caps, "Yeah," and then this pick gets it.
Oh
get
yeah,
it.
Skankenstein fucks for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. But hey, everyone.
No,
let's
I've
go
seen
for it.
that guy.
Let's go viral. Go to Omniversal. Go to twitter.com/Omniversalesc and share that around. Retweet it. I'm ignoring Elon when
Or
I say
Twitter.
this. Yeah, or Twitter.
Yeah.
Just retweet it.
Start a fist fight with Elon, but use Twitter still.
Yeah. I mean, if it should feel better, he probably hates ska because he obviously is,
Elon
Dumb.
absolutely hates ska. He hates everything that's a fun, nice time.
Disclaimer: we have no proof of this, but probably.
The Twitter notes say confirmed.
Once
Elon
you
hates
become a
ska.
billionaire, we can
You can't like
label
ska
you
anymore.
with all sorts of bullshit. Like we can say
Yeah.
you're a huge fan of Creed or
Ooh.
Nickelback or
If
any
you'd like
of the
us
classics.
to stop, you can.
I got in trouble
Email
yesterday at a party
Omniversal
because I yelled that they
Escapades.
should play more Creed.
If you want us to stop,
Email
Colin,
Omniversal Escapades, and we'll name a price to stop.
or email Colin M. Parker at scabnet.org. No kidding. Don't
No,
do
we're
that.
You can handle
unaffiliated.
this out of
Don't
court.
do. It was a
Don't
joke.
do that.
Don't
Yeah,
actually
no,
do that.
nope.
I don't even know if that's a real
Skankens-
email.
Skankenstein.tv.
Gov.
Skakenstein.xxx like
.ca.
.ca, sure.
It's a
It's a
Canadian affiliate. It's a
Canadian, yeah.
Canadian affiliate, yeah.
Canadians also fuck. It turns
Yeah.
out.
Look, I've heard.
That's what I heard, yeah.
I thought that the jury was still out on that.
I mean,
No, I checked
I'll
this
never
morning
tell.
online.
How did you check?
I fucked one.
Okay, I wasn't.
Alright.
I didn't think that you were gonna go there, but okay.
all right.
One
Somebody had to.
counts. Look, it's a small sample size, but it's 100%. So
Case solved.
Who can say whether or not
Handled
it's real?
I drove up. It took 3 hours, but it was worth it. Not for the fuck, but for the information.
For
I did
science.
sexual research in Canada, guys. What? No, you can't call them.
No,
It's a
I
blind
can't give
study.
you their name. You can't call them.
It
Don't
was
ask them. Don't mention it. Don't say anything.
It was a double-blind study. Like, that's not how Duplicate.
You got to sign a lot of paperwork if you're going to have a double-blind fuck study.
No, I went there for a 21 Pilots concert, so I definitely did not fuck.
Oh, no.
That hurt 21 Pilot fans.
It would hurt more if I wasn't actually also that was a true fact that I did go for a 21 Pilots concert. Everyone had their eyebrows shaved off.
What? Wait, what?
Yeah,
Is
I
that-
don't know. I can't even explain why, but like, yeah, like 40% of people no eyebrows.
Huh.
Yeah, right. I was
Frankenstein's
like,
monster.
is this Vancouver or is this the band? Whose fault is this?
Is this a thing?
They looked good though. I don't know.
A lot
I
of,
don't hear anything in the music about that.
Here's the thing: a lot of gay people do shave their eyebrows off of that, in my experience.
Yeah, but usually
Huh.
tends to, like, I've seen a lot of like gay and bi people just do like a line in their eyebrows, not the whole
Little
eyebrow.
No,
bit.
I'm talking like I know a lot of people personally who have just like
Yeah, me
foregone
too.
having eyebrows so that they could just draw on how they want them to look.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. They wanted their own kind. I gotcha.
I have
Yeah,
a friend
Yeah.
I
who-
sometimes think about it. I'm like, these little guys, it looks like there's almost none
You can
left.
draw them in without getting rid of the ones you have. Unless you
Yeah.
plan on going in a different direction, you can just augment. I know I learned that because when I was in middle school, I went to get my eyebrows waxed, and the lady took off one of my entire eyebrows. And I didn't realize till I was in the car on the way home. And then I went back and I said, "What are you gonna do about this?" And she said, "I can give you 50% off." I was like, "You already did. That's
Yeah.
insane." That's and that's the day I learned how to draw my own eyebrows.
Fair.
Wow.
Good reason, yeah.
I don't
Wow.
recommend it.
Skankenstein's monster.
Yeah. I need to keep us I need to keep us going on this. And that's because we
So we're
will
playing
just go on
D&D.
tangents. Yeah. we'll just keep going on tangents, and I
Yeah,
will definitely
unfortunately,
enable.
we like
So
hanging
just
out with
10
each
more
other too
minutes on
much.
this?
I mean, yeah, we like each other too much to the point where we just riff like
We are
20,
willing
30
to
minutes.
just hang out for 3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a game to play. Let's get serious.
Okay.
My name is Stemreich, and this is my friend Martha Stewart.
At the
Which
where
one
we
was
had
I again? I don't remember.
Your,
I was
Your mud
Corvid-
flap.
I was Corvid
on
Ponscombe.
scope, yes.
Yeah,
And we had
that
ended
was
it,
before we lost the plot.
and where we ended it that episode is that you went to the car, went to where the guards were, where Calstein was like his main big shack was, and you convinced him to go pick a fight with Susie Ann, and then you just walked him to his house, and that's basically where we left it. Yeah. So let's go ahead and pick up from that scene because I mean that seems very pressing. You're currently
Hell
inside
yeah.
you're currently inside his shack. I say shack, but you could tell that while the building doesn't look particularly sound, it is well decorated. It has nice carpeting in an era where carpeting is not super common. Good lanterns, bookshelves stocked with books, a nice mahogany desk in the background, stairs that go up with nice rails. You could tell, like, if anyone lives in a decent amount of luxury, it's definitely Calstein, at least, fairly relative to his area too. And you will see a grandfather clock in the background here, and you'll hear the sound of the ticking as like an ambient noise. Ambient or ambient? Whatever.
Both are good.
I'm sure there's
Ambience.
no, I think that's a drug.
The ambience, is that better?
Ambience.
Ambiance.
Ambiance. I'm sure there's a French
That's what I
person getting
usually hear.
ambiance.
Ambiance.
I'm gonna get yelled at by a Frenchman. So you're currently in there. There's no one else in this room as we speak. What are you doing at this time, Mudflap?
I am kind of snooping around. Can I do some kind of investigation check? See if he has like a written like battle plan somewhere.
Yeah, give me an investigation roll.
I have +0 in that. So let's go. 7.
Rocked it.
Okay, here's what I will
Starting
say.
off strong.
This is not a very high roll because you will see his desk, and on his desk you'll see a bunch of paperwork. And they do like you don't have details yet, but they do look important. So like to get more, you would have to like do another roll of some kind to get more information. But you can
Cool.
tell just like in this desk looks like a lot of decisions are made here.
All right. Then yeah, I'll check out the desk.
Go ahead and give me another. I knew there's one thing I forgot to do. I apologize. Pull up everyone's character sheets. It's been a few weeks, everyone. I'm sorry for my unprofessionalism today.
It's okay. Tess,
So
we
we
didn't
just got
make
really
the
into
joke this time.
Jackbox for a while.
It's
I know. I was really
been
proud of myself.
a
I was
few
really,
weeks
really proud of
since you
myself.
looked at me.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
There's 4 or 5 songs that you guys have done the line of that I have not finished, and one of them I did have to walk away from my desk, but I didn't do it.
I have to say this. An episode back in like August, we made that reference.
And then we've made it in every episode since.
Yes, literally.
And now I'm getting shit when it's like literally legally someone's got to do it.
I mean, yeah, at this point, yeah. Hey, look.
Unfortunately, the thing is, you say it's been, and then you trail off. And
Yeah. Hey, the band Bare Naked Ladies, if you wanted to write us a theme song, at this point, we're just giving you free plugs, apparently, for one song.
We should just use the Big Bang Theory theme song, I think.
Hey, it's not a terrible idea, to be honest.
The whole universe was in
I
it.
mean, yeah.
I mean, when I was Twitch streaming, that was the sound effect for whenever somebody raided over to me, was just the whole Big Bang Theory theme song.
That's awesome.
Fair. And the podcast as a whole is universe based, so like
yeah.
Okay. There we go.
I wanted on record that I didn't do the bit. Anyway.
I am very proud of you, but it's been 1 week since you looked at me.
Yeah.
Well, it has been 1 week since you looked at me. We haven't streamed in that long.
Mm-hmm.
All
right, so what
Gary,
step do I need to look at the table?
Yeah, let's
give me another investigation roll.
Okay. 5.
Oh, he's
Nice.
getting better.
Okay.
Beats a 7, yeah.
Golf rules.
He's
Golf
eating
balls,
a
yeah.
sandwich while he rummages through a drawer, and he's like, "Nah, it's probably not in there."
You know, Gary cannot make heads or tails of what's on the table right now. There's a lot of like general notes, what looks like shipping manifestos, maps, like general plans, what looks like a book of some kind that's like unmarked. But that's can't make heads or tails or anything at this moment. Between it to Gary right now, it looks very unorganized and can't really get much out of it.
Okay, can I attempt, like, rather than it wouldn't really be perception, I guess. I want to try and find a paper in this pile that has like the name of the town that we came from on it.
Okay. That would actually be another investigation roll.
I figured, yeah. That okay, all right. It's a 13 that time.
Okay. And you're looking for what specifically about the town?
Just anything that says the name of the town on it, because I figured that would be the plan involving that town that we're like trying to prevent the raid of, right?
Okay.
I don't remember what the name of it was. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Hey, I'm not saying it again. It's been a while. There, I finished.
That's
it.
a separate song. That's
Damn it.
That's a separate problem.
Damn it. All right.
Did you ever give us the name of the town?
It was like yellow something, right?
I
Stars
have it right
Hollow.
here. I thought I had it right here.
Was it Hawk's Rest?
Runner's
Hawks
Keep.
Hollow.
Hawks Tua.
Oxtua. That's unusual for me
Did
to
you
not.
see the thing last
Didn't
night?
think that was it.
What did you think it was? I'll name it that. I swear I wrote it down, but I can't seem to find it.
I thought it was like yellow something.
Yellow something does
Well,
sound correct.
There is a town called Yellowbird, but you're all
That was
We're at Dry Gulch Canyon.
Yes.
Dry Gulch
But-
Canyon. Yellowbird is a town that you're all based out of.
yeah. That's what I was thinking of then. Whoops.
Yeah.
We should ask the guy who came with us from that town. Hey, what's your town?
Yeah, Red Claw.
Where
Uncle
the fuck
Red
are
Yeah,
we?
hey, Uncle Redclaw, where are you from again?
Uncle Redclaw stayed at the back of the where your entrance of the encampment to help you have an exit if you needed it. And
We're gonna have to rely on our memories, guys.
I
Oh,
believe
no. Oh,
it
no.
was Dead Tree. The name of the town was Dead Tree.
Tree.
Yeah,
Oh,
yep.
no.
Okay.
Bada bing, bada boom.
So looking through notes, you will see what looks like a surveyed, after a while, a surveyed map of Dead Tree, and what looks like a general, like a set of battle plans. Take it on.
Okay, so is the map of Dead Tree? Is it like a map of the region, or is it like just of Dead Tree? Like, are there other locations on the map, or is it just of Dead Tree?
It is of Dead Tree itself, and maybe like a few miles surrounding the general area, like a mile or two surrounding the area.
Okay, all
But
right. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
My thought here, just to say it out loud, was I was gonna do like a Better Call Saul thing where I was gonna like try and like move the town of Dead Tree to a different place on the map so that they would just start going in the wrong direction. Like just edit the map so that
It's just
It
fucking
just-
Looney Tunes.
Add some landmarks. Who gives a shit?
I mean,
Did
there's
you
nothing
find out
stopping you.
where they're staging the attack?
You will see that they are going to come. Like, well, I'm addressing the player knowledge, not the character knowledge, but at least
Yeah.
I'll
Right.
say that they seem to be attacking from the north.
from the north. Okay.
When you first entered and they tried to spring that trap on you, you were coming in from the south. Well, no, you were coming in from the east. Excuse me.
Okay. Well, that's good intel, I suppose. I'm gonna snatch up that battle plan and take it with me.
Okay.
And is Calstein still upstairs?
Yeah. Well, you're not entirely certain where he is, but you do know he's not downstairs with you currently.
Okay. Give me like a little bit of a lay of the land. Is there like anything near the stairs that I could like hide behind?
There is a latrine of sorts.
Okay.
And there's a closet. There's like a coat closet or a coat wardrobe, whatever you want to call it, near the entrance of the shack.
Okay. Whatever is Okay, so here's my angle on this. I want to hide somewhere and like ready in action for when
Okay.
Calstein comes downstairs to kind of like non-lethally take him out.
Okay.
Like knock him unconscious.
Give me
Phaser stat to stun type shit. Yeah.
a stealth roll with advantage since you're hiding in a like station basically.
Okay.
I'm just picturing him hiding behind a shower curtain in the corner of the room, like. But his arms are long enough; he can come out and bonk.
Hey, what happens if you roll the same thing twice with advantage?
You get a prize.
Means the
I-
universe wanted that score specifically.
I rolled a 14 twice.
Okay.
Okay,
That's-
that's not a bad one to roll
Yeah,
twice.
Yeah,
Does that include your +4?
it does. Yeah,
okay.
I rolled 2 10s.
That is so weird. Do I choose the 10?
Not as
or
good,
the
but we'll
10?
still take it. Well, that's the hard part.
So with that, you hide in the like, you said the wardrobe.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and shift scenes here real quick. We're gonna go over to Susie Ann. So Susie Ann, you're standing all big and tough, and you're like, look, I'm ready to take on any newcomer. And a large man, let's say for the purposes of D&D, he's a Goliath, walks up to you.
Hell yeah.
I'm one of those.
I've got my like outer western shirt like buttoned down to like halfway down, and I've got like a white tank top under that's all like sweaty or like wet from the shower. And I'm like tying up my hair.
So
and then I'm rolling up my sleeves.
They walk up to you, stare you dead in the eye, like dead in the eyes, and just goes, "I heard you want to fight.
That's right. What's your name?"
You can call me the Beetle."
"Well, the Beetle, they call me Martha. Martha Stewart." And I get into like a badass punching stance. And my theme music kicks off, and my name like whoosh, swoops into view.
It's in this sick font, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have an idea for what your theme music is, or are you taking suggestions?
It's gotta be Holding Out for a Hero, but like a cool modern update.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Give me.
I'll save my suggestion for our big upcoming escape scene.
Yes.
Yeah. Martha doesn't need it. Save it for Susie Ann.
Okay, Suzanne. For reference, what is your intention here when you're doing this?
It's purely distraction, just wasting time, making sure every eye is on me.
Okay. They don't
so
really
I'm like
have
drawing it out, I'm like stretching.
Really making a meal of it, yeah.
As I walk towards the ring, which is hopefully like away from the main house.
Okay, so this is not a thing normally, and in fairness, it may be hard for me to remember this in the future, but I'm going to make a new ability that persuasion can do. And it's basically, without the negative connotation adding to it, it's demagoguery or showing off, basically, right? It's capturing an audience. I'm sure there's a better term for this, but you're capturing an audience with the thing that you're doing. So I want you to do a persuasion roll with that intention to just like capture the attention of people around you, not just the individual in front of you.
Can I make a suggestion, perhaps?
What's that as?
Would this maybe fall under performance?
That is a good point.
They are exactly the same number because I am untrained in either. Can Jerry assist somehow?
Yeah, Pound Cake is gonna be like, oh,
like he's taking bets, but he's also doing hype, maybe.
Well, no, you had Jerry go out and start fights, so he's not currently there.
He's still promoting.
Yeah, you told him to be a promoter, so that's what he's trying to do currently.
Yeah, and I'm not over there either, right?
No, you actually are near because Gary walked off, so you could do something if you wanted to.
Can I help?
Yeah.
Hell yeah! So I get advantage.
All right, you do get advantage, but this is also a performative podcast. Please tell me what you do.
Oh, I just go, oh my God, and keep pointing over it. What's happening over there? I'm like this tiny man being like, whoa, oh,
Okay.
Is
that Martha Stewart?
Is that
yeah,
Martha
basically
Stewart?
it's just me be like, holy shit.
All right. Thank you for the suggestion. That was exactly what I needed, actually. Jeff, go ahead and roll your performance check with advantage.
19.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So real quick, I'm just gonna shift the scene real quick. So as Gary's just hearing the normal sounds of the normal sounds of a small village, and then you start hearing a commotion and all the sound of
Just
people
me
that
whooping.
yeah, whoop, 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 whoop. Sorry. Uh all the sounds of the city seem to be pulled towards one area that is away from you currently.
Can I make out anyone saying the name Martha Stewart?
Um let's see.
This will
Sorry.
influence my next action.
Is there an open window, Dean?
How clear is my dictation?
Maybe I do an insight check.
This
Okay.
gnome's got diction for days.
So here's what I'm gonna do. Because of your performance check, you've hyped some people up. I'm gonna roll a percentile to determine roughly where the crowd's going, like who they're favoring right now, right?
Oh, we're
Yeah.
doing like a cheer meter. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, we're doing it. We're doing a
Yeah,
cheer
they're doing
meter.
a crowd meter. Yeah.
Okay. The difference
Okay.
is because Jeff rolled so high, I'm gonna give him a bonus 10%. So if I roll 50%, you get a 60%, right? That's the general idea. This is not our normal game thing, but fuck it, let's do it.
I love it. We're playing with our own rules.
Exactly. So, with that in mind, you're hearing mixed talk, but eventually you hear that you start hearing beetle, 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 beetle.
Then I
Like
do
it-
nothing.
You are hearing some you are hearing some chats from Martha. It's just being drowned out a bit by Beetle.
If I'm
So-
hearing mostly Beetle, I don't care.
Okay.
So now I immediately switch up my approach. I just like I do all that like classic heel shit. I'm like, I'm not listening to y'all.
You like
You
spit
know.
on a
I'm
kid.
gonna. Yeah, 100%.
I'm like rubbing my chest like with my fingers like, yeah. Too hot.
Yeah.
All that jazz.
And then all of a sudden you hear like a death knell tolling, and then the Undertaker comes out.
A third contender.
Oh
He
no.
comes in with the chair.
A briefcase is dangling from the ceiling.
They direct you to.
There's not even a ceiling. Where did this
I
suitcase
direct
come
you to
from?
a steel cage. Yeah.
It's me, the bucket guy from earlier. Remember me? I'm doing this now.
Holding-
Yeah, the crowd's gathered around you currently. Now you're starting this fight, but you see that he goes not for a wrestling stance, but for a punching stance. Like he's got
Hell
fists
yeah.
already.
This was WWE.
Some
That's an E that ends with an E. Actually, sorry.
Yeah.
You're good. I mean, when I was young, it was the WWF.
I was gonna let it go.
I fixed it. I fixed it before I stopped talking, so it doesn't count.
I mean, hey, it still works. No, in this universe, it is the WWA,
It's
the
the-
World Wrestling Association. It's fine. Yeah, that
Yeah.
also could be already a thing.
It's the Women's Wrestling Association. Martha's in charge of it.
There you go. So he's adopting a boxing stance, basically.
Cool. So I kind of mirror him, and I start doing that like butterfly, like walk, to the left, kind of slowly.
Mm-hmm. They're circling around him,
Occasionally
kind
make
of
a
thing. Yeah.
slow jab kind of gesture.
All right. So real quick before we get into the fight, which does get a little mechanical, I'll try and keep it at least somewhat thematic because mechanics are boring. Tess, what are you doing in the situation? What is Venn doing?
If there's anything I can do to help the fight, I will. But otherwise, I think I'm just keeping an eye as casually as possible on the door that Gary just went through, right? Because in case anything's coming in, I want to interrupt that.
Okay.
And if he comes out, I want to find out what's happening. But otherwise, I'm being extremely casual because somebody just hanging out in front of the mayor's door does not always go great.
Right. Gary, what are you doing in this scenario?
I'm
Just
hiding in the closet. I'm
And
waiting to. I'm kind of peeking through the crack to like and listening for when Calstein comes downstairs.
Right. Okay. Let's
Which
go
I
ahead.
assume will be soon, judging by the commotion.
There's a lot happening right now.
Let's go ahead and get into this then. Susie, I want you to give me an initiative roll.
Okay. Oops.
I can see
D20.
my own dice.
6 plus 3, so 9.
All right. Beetle swings at you.
And I am fighting defensively.
Okay.
Or is that a thing I need to do on my turn?
That was something you would declare on your turn in this case.
Okay, so I can't start that way.
Yeah. Does the 14 match or go above your armor class?
It matches it.
Okay. It's gonna hit you for 1 point of damage. He swings over, hits you in the face, lands a good blow on you.
I like really oversell it and I like wipe at my lip and I look at him like all angry. I'm like, you motherfucker.
You know, I'm just curious. Go ahead and give me another performance roll.
Oh, that was bad. I got a 3.
It's
And,
playing right now. I can hear it.
The
And
crowd
I-
starts yelling Beetle more.
So I run past him and I do a feint, but really I'm dodging. So I'm spending my round doing the dodge action.
Okay. Been a while since I've had to use the dodge action to see what it does.
Oh yeah, I guess I could look that up.
When you take a dodge action, you focus entirely on avoiding attacks until the start of your next turn. Any attacks roll against you are made with disadvantage. If you can see the attacker and you make a dexterity save with those with advantage, you lose this benefit if you're incapacitated. All right.
I always forget about the rest of that. I always just think of it as, or I guess I'm thinking of it disengage.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, you feint out. You're kind of like ducking and weaving. Go to throw a fake punch and miss obviously. And it's going to be Beetle's turn again. He's going to make another swing at you. And he matches at a 14 again. Take another point of damage.
Down to 14.
Shit, we should have found you some like brass knuckles or something before this.
And then it'll be your turn.
I'm not actually trying to win this thing, but I probably should attack if I'm gonna maintain everyone's interest. Fuck, I'm so bad at this. I don't do any damage when I punch. I'm gonna have to grapple him.
You will always do at least 1 damage plus your strength.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try to grapple him anyway. I like sweep around him and try to wrap my leg up around behind his leg and try to take him down.
All right, give me
We've
an
gone
athletics
full
roll.
wrestling.
That's a natural 1, baby.
Well, it makes you feel any
The
better.
universe doesn't want a wrestling match.
He rolled barely better than you. If it makes you feel any better, he rolled a 3 plus 1. So,
I think that actually
I
is
got
worse.
a 0, so
all right.
The crowd is just watching these two people flop around on the ground like dead fish.
No. Get off.
Like
get off.
bad fish?
I said
Blue
dead
fish.
fish.
how dare.
Yeah, I went sublime with it.
Oh, okay.
Was it?
I wasn't following. I'm sorry.
Maybe it was real big fish instead.
That's
Yes, there's
Bada
Scott,
bing,
right?
bada boom.
It's Ska night. I'm not even a
Fuck
Ska.
yeah.
Ska night!
I'm not even a Ska
It's
fan.
Ska night tonight in the Octagon.
Scotcon.
Yes.
I feel like now is a really good time to bring up that Colin used to have a ska band that he was in, an 8-person ska band called the Rocktagon.
You
that's
legally
pretty
can't
good.
have a ska band with less than 8 people.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 trombone players at least. Okay, you do not succeed in your attempt to grapple. He is going to attempt to grapple you instead. Give me an opposed athletics check.
Ooh, that's so bad. Can I do acrobatics?
If you want to like get out of the
Oh,
like,
that's to
under
get
grapple.
out of, not to
No,
avoid the
like if you
first
want to
time.
like
Oh boy.
so athletic would be if you're trying to like get out of being grappled. You can theoretically also do an acrobatic just to kind of like dodge out of an attempted grapple.
You're
Okay, I got a
parkouring
6.
ass.
You got a what?
A 6.
All right. So you go to grapple him, right? And he managed to kind of like get out of the way, but just barely. And then he like grabs onto you and has you in like a half Nelson. At this time, Venn, can you give me a perception check?
Yeah, I sure can. Perception. It's a 7.
Luckily, it's not a very big roll. You will see in the distance that the man you saw earlier standing at the balcony is staring directly at this fight. And if you want to give
Okay.
me a quick insight roll, probably real quick.
That's a 7.
Without
That's a
nod,
+4, so that's really upsetting.
you can tell while you can't read him very well, he does not look happy about what is happening right now.
Okay. For everyone at home, I'm switching dice because that's not great.
Yeah, fair. Susie Ann, you're currently grappled. You tried ducking out of the way, but he's got you in a half Nelson.
Okay. Instead of trying to escape, I'll reach over and like caress the side of his head and like give him a kiss on his cheek and like kick
Changing tactics.
my leg out a
Yikes.
little bit and be like,
We're moving.
"Oh, my hero." And I'm going to try to perform again.
We're moving pay-per-view to something else. Don't worry about it.
It's the wrong kind of pay-per-view.
I got a 13.
I will say this. He is stunned at your attempt. So next time you try to break out or attack, you will have advantage because he doesn't know how to
My
respond.
hero is so funny.
My hero. What? Wait, you said like, wait, what? Susie is really just trying to find someone to match her freak. That's what she's trying to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always.
Okay. I'm not gonna say he's like stunned for a round, but he's going to not do anything this round because he doesn't know what to do when in the middle of a fight.
He puts a hand on your hand on his face. It's
You link
So we're
fingers
having a
together.
legitimate moment. Is he readying in action?
Basically, yeah, he's ready in action.
Whatever she does, I'm gonna do bad. Good or bad. Yeah, can you ready in action that's just like whatever they're feeling, I'm feeling. Anyway.
So if he doesn't do anything, I'm gonna knee him in the balls.
Roll the
60
hit.
to 0.
So I have advantage, but I have disadvantage because I'm grappled, right?
Yeah, so it just equate to no,
Roll.
just a regular roll in that case.
Cool, unarmed.
Yeah.
That's an 8.
That does not hit.
So I make a big show of being like, ha ha ha, oh. And now we're like
Can we go back
face
to
to
flirting?
face, like chest to chest. Well, I mean, his chest is way up here, so I guess I'm like
The chest
to gut.
Like the Rihanna song.
There's a Rihanna song, chest to gut.
No,
Yeah.
thank you. Continue.
Look, Joe, this is improv.
They're knee to knee, chest to chest, and then they're face to face. She doesn't address chest to gut. That's a
Gotcha.
separate thing.
See, Jeff, what I learned in improv is that whatever the person says, you just have to accept
Yes,
what they're
I-
saying. Yeah, accept
Yeah.
what they're saying and move with it.
I'm being no butted, and I hate it.
I just need more information.
After that moment, Gary, you're going to be hearing someone walk down the steps and with
Okay.
heavy thuds. Go ahead.
These are outside steps or inside steps?
Inside. They're coming down the steps.
Oh, the fancy stairs.
Go ahead and give me a perception to see if you see them coming, but because you're doing it at correct with some vision obscured, it is going to be a disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Ba-ba-ba. Okay, we're gonna take the 18.
I don't blame you. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well
The
done.
18 was the higher roll. Am I allowed to do that? No, I'm just
No.
kidding. No, I rolled an 18 and a 21.
Christ.
Damn it. I'm sorry for immediately saying no.
So,
I've got this all wrong. All backwards.
stepping
No, you
down
look
the
too happy with yourself.
Stepping down the stairs and with the heavy thuds from his boots, you start to see Calcine coming down the steps, and he grabs something next to his desk and starts heading towards the exit.
Okay. Is the closet that I'm in, is that like in his path to the exit?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna wait until he gets like just past me,
Mhm.
and then try and bop him with my warhammer.
All right.
Just a
Give
little
me
bob.
an attack roll. It's a surprise round basically. You have a
Yeah.
surprise on them. So go
Mhm.
ahead and roll.
And it's been a while since I've done this. What do I roll to hit? Oh, there's literally a button for it. That's funny.
You get advantage from a hiding position, right?
Dean?
Oh, yes, sorry.
Okay. My first roll was 16, and the second one was 11.
I'm presuming you're gonna go with 16.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You come down with your hammer on him and you do damage. Go ahead and roll. Roll the damage.
All right. 1d8 plus 4. That's a 12.
12 damage?
Oh, yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Second.
Do you still have your second wind, or what's the other one? Action surge.
I do actually have second wind as well.
Nice.
I do have an action surge, yes.
Okay. I mean, you do have an action surge, but the Hutagash combat surprise round is over currently.
Mhm.
Let's go ahead and roll initiative between you two. And I got to run 2 combat scenes.
Yeah. I got a 17 there.
Don't worry, mine's not important, and I'm not thinking about it much at all. Just rushing through it.
You say you rolled a 17 as?
Yes.
Okay. Luckily you did win initiative, so you get to go ahead and roll it and go again.
All right. I'm gonna try and hit him with my warhammer again. I'm just trying to knock him out at the very least.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit.
It's gonna be a 14.
That does not hit.
Okay. Hey, you know what? Fuck it. I'll action surge.
Yes.
I'm gonna take another swing at it.
Okay.
Oh, nat 20.
Oh.
Oh, big money, no whammies.
So that means I'm gonna do double damage. Is that right?
That's right.
All right, cool. That is a.
What'd you fucking do?
That's a grand total of also 12, with those 2 dice that time.
Another 12 damage. Awesome.
That'll happen.
Better than 6.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Yeah, Calcine's probably down, right?
No, he is not.
Shit.
Hey, I mean, 24 damage. That's a lot.
That's a
a
lot
good
of
amount.
damage.
That's
Yeah.
more than I have.
He's gonna pull out a. I'm trying to think of something relevant, but he's gonna pull out a sword. He's gonna pull out a long sword, and he's going to go ahead and roll the hit. There's a 15 hit.
It does not.
Oh, so he goes to swing at you with his sword, and you do manage to dip out of the way. And then you're gonna hear, see something from his hand float into the air and fly at you. Which
He's spitting tobacco at you.
Whoa.
give me a
rude.
dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw. That's gonna
I
be
hope-
a 17. You hope?
Oh, I hope it's a Acme hand grenade.
It's just a full anvil.
Rising up into the air, it looks like a metal rod that points towards you and then bursts like a shotgun of a bunch of needles flying at you at that moment.
That's
You do ma-
scary.
Yeah,
I don't like that one bit.
you do manage to dodge it out of the way. It sticks to the wall, and then, but yeah, it sticks to the wall currently behind you. And then it will be your turn.
All right. I say to him, "You missed me," and I'll swing to hit him again.
All right, roll to hit.
Another fucking nat 20.
Oh, sweet Lord. This is
God help me.
beautiful.
Roll damage.
Yeah. That one's gonna be 17 damage.
I'm gonna say roll better damage.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, hold up.
I love it when Dean says, "Okay, hold up."
I need
It
to
tells me-
boost this guy's hit points a little
It tells
bit.
me that I've broken
Ah,
something.
shit. Let me just adjust this encounter
Maybe I've
a little
cheesed
bit.
the game a little bit.
You
I
cheese
mean-
whizzed it.
2 nat 20s in a row is a pretty damn good turn of events, to be honest. I was not
Yeah.
expecting high damage like that. Okay, so yeah, you swing at him again. You hit him again. He like comes back a bit, and a little blood shedding at it. And he just kind of like pulls it out, you know.
Mhm.
And then it will be his turn, and he's going to attempt.
Wait,
to
can I also say something to him before he attempts?
Go ahead.
I'd stand down if I knew what was good for me, but something tells me you ain't gonna do that.
Well, I don't know who you are, but if you know what's good for you, you're gonna skedaddle before things get worse.
You see the
It's
situation you're in,
skedaddle.
right?
There are things happening, machinations happening right now that you do not understand.
Okay.
And he's going to swing in to hit at you.
Okay.
Well, turnabout is fair play apparently, because I just rolled a nat 20.
Fuck, okay.
$12 points of damage.
12, okay.
Gary, I'm looking at your character sheet and I'm seeing a thing called Stone's Endurance.
Oh, you're so right. Yeah.
Okay.
As a reaction, I'm gonna reduce damage dealt to me by 1d12 plus 2.
Okay. Go ahead and roll it.
Yeah, hang on a second.
Oh, it might be higher as you go up in levels. I don't know.
I get the level 2 character sheet here. 1 second.
Oh, so that is gonna actually reduce that by 10 points of damage. So I'm gonna take 2, if
There
my
you
math's
go.
correct.
Hell
Seconded. Math is seconded.
Yeah.
We peer reviewed.
And if I may, I have Stone's. It's called Stone's Endurance. So I kind of like to think that he slashed at me with a sword. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like to think that it just hit me and it kind of just like sparked off of me.
Okay.
Like in
Yeah, I like
Twilight.
that.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Like you can see,
Sparks.
you can see he obviously did cut your skin a bit,
Yeah.
but because of your skin, your stone-like skin, it did like spark off at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Also very Power Rangers-esque. I'm sorry, that's my frame of reference.
Yeah.
Sweet way to start a fire.
right? And then you see him again. He like stares at you, and I need you to make another dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
Gotcha. We're gonna go for a 14 that time.
Okay, just barely. As you get slashed across the chest, you're just like, haha, it hurt, but not that bad. Whatever way you want to actually react, that was just kind of thing. You managed to you felt danger coming at you, and you just barely managed to weigh some of those needles that were behind you fly back towards you and back into the like scabbard basically that I was holding, formed back into the metal rod.
Interesting. Okay.
Like,
So I dodged those as well.
yeah, basically like all the needles that were back there flew back, and when you managed to dodge them, they formed back into a rod and went back into the like scabbard like thing he's holding.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna swing at him again. That's been working.
Okay, roll the hit.
That's not gonna do it. That's 11.
That's 11. That does not hit. No.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, and then it will be his turn. Real quick. Venn, give me a perception roll.
Yeah, please. That's a 17.
You notice that the man you all suspect to be Calstein is no longer there, and while it's very faint because of the fighting, you do hear the sound of something hitting wood very violently and very strong, very rapidly. It's like
I'm gonna rock up and see what's happening.
all right. As you roll up to there, you will see what looks like a bunch of needles fly towards what looks like Calstein as Gary manages to dodge out of the way, and it forms back into his like cane or scabbard, whatever you want to call it.
Good man. All right, let's hope he only has one of those.
Now, quick reminder, because it's been a few weeks, magic is considered heretical.
Yep.
So when I see the nails do that, I go, "Hey, that's not allowed."
Excuse me.
So
sir,
this
check
is a
the
big
rules.
moment.
That's not allowed.
So I think on a big cliffhanger type moment like that, it should really like zoom in on Gary's face as he like ponders the implications. Oh, and you saw it too, right?
Yeah, through the window, so I went. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thanking my lucky stars that I'm a little bit immune to magic as I decided to join that good fight.
All right. I'm gonna ask this before I proceed. Tess, are you planning to get into combat?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the
initiative.
entire reason I was waiting outside was in case my buddy needed help. Either of my buddies, one of them, she looks like she's okay with being walloped at the moment, because the entire idea is to
She
get people
is
to look away.
taking one hit point at a time.
Right.
I got an 18 on initiative.
Okay.
I like how
Hell yeah.
cutely you posed.
I
when you
really
said
love
that.
my huge D20. It's nice. It's doing better for me than the little one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those nat 20s I rolled, by the way, those were D&D Beyond originals.
Nice.
D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
There you go. Sorry, I'm pulling this up here. Okay, so Calstein just went, so that means that the order would return back to normal, which would normally mean that Az would go first, but Tess, because you rolled an 18, you're actually going to go first since you're now.
Yeah, it's got a 17. I'm gonna fling open the door and use my hoopok.
Now I have to say, is this also technically a surprise round?
Excellent question.
It is technically a surprise round, yeah.
Hell yeah. This
Specifically,
fucking guy's like, how many people are hiding behind doors in my house?
That's a 19 to hit.
I'm just gonna say it real quick. You did hit. Go ahead and roll. I'm just gonna imagine just like after this, if he somehow survives, which I mean, I have no plans for him to, out of this arc. I mean, he's like, all right, from now on, no more doors.
No doors.
No doors.
No more doors.
that raises an important question. Can she do subdual damage with her hoopak, or because it's ranged, is that
So-
like a no-go?
Remind me, because it's been a hot minute. Hoopak has a dual benefit of both being a sling and a melee weapon. Is that correct?
Mhm. Yeah.
So I would say for a rock, probably for the sling part, probably no. But if Tess were to use it as a melee weapon, then yes, it's a little easier to control.
Well, the fun thing is, Hubak really doesn't do that much damage. I just really like it. So that's a 3 damage.
3 damage. Okay.
It's
That
a
was
1d4
just enough
plus
to
2.
kill him, actually. Crazy.
Fuck. You were like, I'm trying to subdue him. I come in the door, hit him with.
You're like,
with
I'm
a
killing this
slingshot and Take
motherfucker.
him out.
I mean,
Well,
we
he
are
tried to
sort
hurt
of the
you. I don't know
law.
what you want from me.
We are like kind of the law, and he is technically committing a sacred crime or something. I don't know if we
Yeah, I
clear.
saw him do magic, and also he tried to hurt Gary. That's my fucking friend.
True.
That's pretty important. Yeah, he used a weapon of extreme
So yeah,
violence.
three damage. I rolled a nat one.
Okay. Next up is Az. You're up.
All right, cool. I'm gonna swing at him again because I'm good at that.
All right, roll the hit.
17.
Is this still subdual?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
melee can be subdual, but ranged you can't.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
You do hit Az. Go ahead. I should start using character names again. Go ahead, Gary, on your damage.
9.
9. Okay. 1 second. I can't math, apparently. There we go. All right. It's Calcine's turn. Since you are facing him directly in melee combat, you will notice at this moment that his eyes take a dead white.
That's illegal.
Not like cataract, but just like blank white.
Yeah, like no pupil. We're talking.
Like no pupil, yeah.
Okay.
So first things first, he's gonna swing at you with his sword.
Oh fuck.
Does a 21
I'd
hit?
prefer if he didn't.
21 does hit. Yeah.
You're gonna take
Believe it or not.
3 damage.
That's not too bad.
I rolled a 1.
Yeah, that
Same.
makes sense.
And then I need another dexterity saving throw from you.
Yeah, that checks out. Oh, I like that. That's a 21.
Okay, cool. So you managed to dodge out of the way as more of those like needles fly out of the scabbard. And then Tess, I need you to do a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, and that is not one of the ones that I have resistance against magic, so let's just do this.
I would say it is a magic item, but it's not doing magical damage.
That's an 11.
Okay. So as you like sling a rock at him, like, yeah, take that, motherfucker. Say what you want to say. That's just setting the scene.
Oh, I'll say it.
Okay, take that, motherfucker.
Sounds
Cool.
good.
Awesome. So you do that. He attacks Gary, managed to hurt him pretty decent, and then managed to dodge the like the big needles that are coming at him. And then you will both of you will see what looks like a dark, almost aura emit from him after that, and the needles come flying at you, sticking into you.
Oh.
You're going to be taking 6 points of damage.
Oh, fantastic. That's exactly what I wanted.
That's exactly what you wanted.
Yeah.
Now I'm intrigued.
Not for any particular reason. I just
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Next up, Tess, you're up.
He's already obviously doing magic. I'm gonna, as a bonus action, cast Shield of Faith on Gary.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
And then I'm gonna go in with my rapier.
Real quick, for the viewers at home, what does Shield of Faith do?
So Shield of Faith, let me bring it back up. A shimmering field appears and surrounds a creature of your choice within range, granting it a +2 bonus AC for the duration.
All right, And do you
Yeah,
want
so you
to,
just have to pull fire, and then yeah. And then what?
do you want to provide flavor, texture, and how that looks on Gary? You don't have to, but you can if you want to.
I like to imagine there's not much magic in the world, but I've done this a few times, so it's just me going, so he knows.
All right.
But what do I look like? Am I like sparkling, also like Twilight?
That's an excellent question, because this is from Twilight, canonically, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, that's for you. That's your side of it.
It
What do
could
you look like as you get buffed?
breeze through your hair.
Yeah.
Do you have hair?
Yeah, Gary's got
Yeah.
hair. He's
You got
got this
hair?
like slicked back, like white
Yeah.
do.
Maybe
Your
the
ascot
lapel
and your
like
hair kind of get.
the lapel kind of starches up and gets like a little better fit.
Yeah, I like to think that he's like usually hunched over, but like he stands up a little straighter.
You
Okay.
you go full original Superman where you like yeah. For the viewer at home, what's your AC now?
It's 19
Fuck
Nice.
yes.
Nice.
because I get +2, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
you do for
Yeah,
the
okay, cool.
duration.
Cool.
So that was a bonus action. So I'm going to come at him with my rapier as my regular action.
Okay.
And that is a 21 to hit.
You hit. Roll damage.
All right. What the fucking D8 look like anyways? That is a 6.
Okay.
And it is subdual, but I still want it to hurt really, really badly.
Hurt
Just
him
that
Poke
helps.
him like right in the butt.
Yeah,
Hurt him,
he
hurt him
does
lots.
not enjoy it.
Just
Yeah,
like
where
the
the meat
idea that he
is. So
just,
it's like it won't kill him, but it's like not nice at all.
The
Right.
idea that he just like shot needles into you and you were like, I can do that.
I see your needle. Erase you a needle.
I said, hey, you don't go down. Now you have 19. Anyway,
Yeah.
no, that was
Um,
my yeah.
All right. Gary, you're up.
Cool.
He
You
started it.
know,
He did
you know
magic
what I'm
first.
doing.
Hitting him.
Listen, I'm not a barbarian, so I don't have rage, but also I'm gonna say that canonically seeing needles go into my good friend Venn did send me into a rage.
Gotcha.
And you got buffed.
Yeah.
All this energy comes in, and you're like, I don't know what to do with this.
Yeah. So 19.
You hit. Roll damage.
Cool. Cool. 7 more.
Okay. One
How's
second.
he looking?
Not great.
Cool.
That's what we're going for.
1 second. Trying to make sure I did my math right. I did not do math right. Okay.
Hey, because
So
they
is he
have
doing
the,
worse?
He is doing slightly worse than what I said
Alright.
previously.
because they have the exact same like numbers and everything, I'm gonna say that last swing was with my Morning Star rather than my Warhammer.
Okay.
Because I'm
Okay.
angry now, so I'm using the spiky heavy thing.
All right.
It's still subdual damage, but I'm like, I want this to hurt more.
Right.
Fuck yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
It's just the two of us going, yeah.
Get his ass! Yeah!
Has Susie noticed that Venn has vanished at this point?
I will say
Has
yes.
vanished.
Okay,
Yes.
cool.
Venn has
my
vanished.
action.
Vanished is very good.
Venn has
Thank you.
vanished. There's gonna be a Batman arc where that's just gonna be the recurring theme of Ben disappearing suddenly when you're not looking.
Yeah.
Well, now that I've come up with the word, I'm absolutely gonna disappear whenever possible.
Exactly.
If
I
we're
got
doing,
it.
if we're doing
Mhm.
a Batman arc, by the way, my character is going to be the Jokester.
The jokester.
I
Yeah,
have to improve my
is-
stealth.
He's a villain legally distinct from the Joker. This is a character that I've been workshopping recently.
Yeah, the colors are pink and green.
Yeah.
Totally
Yes.
original.
Yes, you know exactly. Yeah.
I know exactly what you're thinking of.
Totally original. Original OC character. Please don't steal.
Yeah, he's gonna go, I am the Jokester.
He
Ever wonder how I
loves
got this
putting
scar?
up videos from his car. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's actually a lightning on his forehead.
Yeah, he's like mixing up a bunch of like pop culture references.
If you do them all, no one can sue.
Exactly. Oh, I'm the one in the computer world. I'm the one in the computer world.
He who must be called the jokester.
Right.
He's got this ring on that he insists calling the precious. But it's
and
just
it can
like
summon stuff, but it has
my-
to be blue.
yeah,
my-
it's a
my-
ring pop but without the lollipop left on it. It has no
and
magical
it's just a
qualities
plastic
whatsoever.
No, as I don't think we can do the precious because I feel like we'd still come across the issue of the JRR token estate. So it's gonna
So
be
it'd be
the
it'd be
beloved.
the fantastic, yeah.
The-
Oh, the
beloved is
blue
good.
loved.
Blue loved, yeah.
Ooh.
Here we go.
There we go. Now we're cooking
Guys,
with
who's
fire.
writing this down?
Community building a character is really fun.
All right.
All right. Anyway, did we kill this fool yet?
Anyway, the morning star doesn't hit.
It does hit. It did not kill him.
Yeah.
It
Wait,
is-
we're not trying to kill him. We're not trying
better
to kill him.
not kill him.
Sorry. It's his turn, and he's going to take another swing at you.
Me?
Yep.
Me, you, or Tess you?
You.
You don't
you,
ask
Darius.
that question.
Mud flap.
Yeah.
You're being mud flapped right now.
He rolled
I'm just
a
like, hey, by the way, I'm Mudflap.
Just so you know who's kicking your ass.
If
in case
anyone
you-
asks, that's my name.
what I
Just keep vamping, yeah.
Yeah.
What I thought honestly you were gonna say for like half a second was like, and if anyone asks, my name is Pound Cake Jerry.
If you somehow live through this encounter and you want to seek
To find
revenge,
me.
I may look a lot smaller, but I assure you it's me.
Pound Cake Jerry.
I'm gonna pretend not to remember this.
He did roll a 19. So he will hit you with his long.
Fuck.
Take 4 points of damage.
4? Okay.
4.
It's
All
getting
right.
tight.
They gave me another dexterity saving throw.
Fuck, I always forget about that one. 16.
You manage to dodge the way needles come flying at you
I'm so fucking good at that.
as they. And then Tess, I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah. I
Hey,
don't
watch
like
out
that,
for
but
him
I'll
this
do
time.
it. Yeah, can I advantage? That is a 20.
A 20?
Natural too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, no GMOs, grass fed.
Bro, oh, a whole grain. Great.
A
Yeah.
gentleman's 20,
A
as I like to
gentleman's
call
20.
it.
Mhm. It's a wild caught.
Yeah. You manage to dodge out of the way as more fly needles from the other side of the building fly back at you. A same dark aura emanates from him as his eyes once again, only Gary can see this, they do go with pupilless, sans pupil. And then the round resets and you're up. You're up, Tess.
Me?
Yes.
All right. Like I said, now that he's fucking throwing magic around everywhere, I'm gonna bless the both of us. Which means we get a bonus D4 to our saving and attack throws.
Okay.
I love bless. It's my favorite spell.
Slayer.
Hell
It's,
yeah.
it's a small one. It's a small one, but it's a good one.
What does
So yeah,
it
both
do?
of us-
We get plus 4 on what?
we have a bonus D4 to all attack and saving throws until I believe for a minute. So bada bing bada boom.
It is a
Cool.
concentration, so if you spells, if you do lose concentration, it will stop coming into effect.
All right. Well, I'll just have to keep rocking my my saving throws now that I have a plus D4 to them.
Yeah.
If we're gonna have to keep doing saving throws, I gotta throw it. Plus,
Yeah.
I do not often get to use magic because
It's
this world
illegal.
hates magic. But he started it.
Yeah.
He started
If
it.
he's playing dirty, we're playing dirty, right?
That's not.
I'm
fair.
playing even dirtier by blessing my friends.
I feel so blessed right now.
So dirty.
Real
Yep.
quick. No, sorry. Go ahead. And what are you doing? My apologies.
Well, that was my action, and I don't think I can attack as a bonus action, so I'm pretty much good. Yeah, because lay on hands is an action.
All right.
Yeah. Oh,
Let's
must be.
shift scenes just real quick. Susie Ann, you have the fight's been going on for couple rounds now, you have noticed that both Gary and Venn are not there. They're not watching you.
I am going to try to now trick the crowd
Mhm.
that someone is attacking from the far side of the camp, like the backside.
All right. I'm gonna say this. You can do it. It will be a performance roll, but because they're a little bloodthirsty right now, it will be at disadvantage because you're kind of trying to like shift the focus.
Can I
And
can I say it's deception? Because I am trained. Oh wait, no, I'm not trained in that. That was Venn, or maybe it was Gary.
I'm trained in deception. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna go for it. +1. Here we go. I'm making, like all of a sudden I'm not acting anymore. I'm really seriously looking off in that direction. I got a 3. It's just gonna look like a Looney Tunes, like, what's over there?
it's like Beatles can look at you and like, don't. Hey, we're in the middle of a fight. Don't just try and change the subject.
I thought I heard horses over there.
My subject is the fist in your face.
Oh no.
Honestly, that's art.
No, no one messes with Beetle. I'm the toughest guy around.
I'm getting my ass kicked.
Let's go and shift again back to the main fight here.
You're not even the main fight. Sorry.
Oh no, I'm pure distraction.
So Tess just went as you're up.
It's my turn, baby. I'm gonna swing with the Morning Star again.
Roll to hit.
We're not
Um,
playing around anymore.
Does a 23 fucking hit him?
I'm not sure.
Let me check the stats.
Let me check the character sheet. Is the typing noise coming through? I'm trying to make the typing noise go through.
It's not coming through, but I like the idea.
Is this helpful?
Dang. Okay. Yeah, it hits. Roll damage.
What if after all that, Dean was like, actually, no, he entered like a weird second phase.
You're
He
fool.
drank a
This is only his,
kombucha and now his AC is 26.
you're
Yeah.
fool. This is only his first form.
All right. 10 damage.
All right.
This dude won't fucking go
This
down.
guy's fucking loaded.
So you hit him. Some of his armor that he was wearing kind of like breaks off and shambles down. He is not looking good right now. Some blood does
Better
come
not
out.
be.
I'm not gonna make you roll for it. He looks like he's just kind of barely standing on his own 2 feet at the moment.
Cool.
Action surge?
It was already.
I can
used.
only do that once.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. I didn't remember if you had done that or actually switched to the other one, but that's, yeah.
I did both of them. I did
It's
an
been a
action surge,
fantastic fight.
and then on
Yeah,
a different
absolutely.
turn, I did Stone's Endurance. Yeah.
Oh,
We've been at this for a minute.
Can I intimidate him?
yeah. Go ahead and try and do an intimidation.
Cool.
Can I help?
I
guess
mean,
that would be my full action.
I don't
You're
know
pretty
if
good
I
at
need it,
intimidation.
because I did
Yeah,
a 17.
Yeah, absolutely.
What are you saying to intimidate him, or what are you doing to intimidate him?
After that last hit, can I say that he like stumbled back a little bit?
Yeah, I will say mechanically not enough to make distance, but like thematically, yeah.
I'm just looking to close the gap between us even further with my Morning Star in one hand and the Warhammer in the other one. And I'm kind of just standing in such a way that like the light coming in from the window outside is being blocked out by my whole body.
Okay. Casting
and
a
I'm just
shadow
kind
on
of standing over him, looking down at him. Like he's not down on the ground, but I'm a big man.
him. Okay.
And I'm not saying anything. I'm kind of
Presence.
asserting like, hey, you should fucking stop, dude.
Right. You're asserting a presence basically rather than saying something. You're asserting your presence rather than saying something. More body language than anything else. Okay. He's gonna stare at you and stare back. Is like, well, shit. This ain't worth this anymore. fuck do you want?
Are we out of initiative officially?
No,
Okay.
but yes.
Okay.
You're not in combat, but things are going to be done in initiative whenever if it ever
We're
goes
out
back
of
to
it
combat.
long enough to have a conversation.
Yeah,
It's
that's
Christmas Day in World War II. Yeah.
There you
Okay,
go.
cool. So he's just asked me what I wanted.
Yeah.
All right.
Like, no one attacked someone else, so I wanted something. What did you want in the gang? Are you one of them many people I killed or the family killed or something?
Listen, I've played both sides of the coin before. Someone has hired me and my crew to come and put a stop to what you're doing. If you can give me a good enough reason that you should keep doing it, let me know. But I want to know what your plan is.
Oh, well, that's simple. I need to take out Red Claw.
Why?
I need to stay in frame.
He wants
need
to take out Red Claw?
Yeah.
I need to take out Red Claw and every person he may have talked to in that town because he knows something that they should, something that some very powerful people don't want out in the world.
Well, what does he know?
Let's just say if I tell you, technically I'd be obligated to hunt you, like I am Red Claw.
Okay, so let's just because you see the position that we're in at the moment. Let's just say you tell me and then I kill you. Like that's essentially where we're at right now.
I mean, I could just walk. I mean, I feel like spite is an option too. I could just not. Like, if you're just gonna kill me anyway, what would be the point of telling you?
Well, here's the thing. You're trying to give me a reason to not.
Right.
You
Right.
see?
If I tell you this, it may put a big old price on your head, and I'm not talking about for me.
Oh, I understand that. I like to get the lay of the land before things happen, you know?
Boy, I don't think you know what you're dealing with.
Can I take a guess?
Please.
Red Claw knows something about magic that the people higher up in the church don't want him to know. Am I getting close to it?
You did. I mean, you've gotten pretty strong into it, yeah.
Yeah, what's humor me here? What's the fucking magic?
You just see like a wicked smile come across his face as he breaks eye contact. Eyes almost looking wistfully, but in like an evil sort of sense. He's like, "Do you know what the Well of Memories is?"
Do I know what the Well of Memories is, Dean? Should I do a history check?
You could do a history check. It will be a high ass DC.
Okay. Well, it was like teetering on a 19 and then it rolled over to the 1.
Oh,
I'm there. Do I know?
Tess, yeah, give me one as well.
What kind of roll is it again?
History.
Or maybe Arcana.
That's a 10.
Sorry. No, for both of you, it does not ring a bell.
Okay.
That's fair.
Not even a hint.
I have no fucking idea what that is.
Let me be straight with you, dude. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
It's one of those things the church doesn't want people knowing about. And the fact that you know about it means you might be putting a big old target on your head now, since I've told you. The Well of Memories represents the collective memories of every being in existence.
Oh.
So, ipso facto, it's also the biggest library of knowledge in existence. And the clerics fucking hate that.
Okay.
And Red Claw knows where it's at.
So you're working for the clerics? Am I right about that?
In a manner of speaking.
So the church has hired you to take out Red Claw.
Yeah, and still fit in the area, make them want to drive them back towards the cities and into the arms of the heavenly church. Something like that. That last
Venn,
part's conjecture, to be honest. I'm just kind of
Yeah.
guessing that one.
wait, scratch that. I didn't say Venn. What was your fucking
Martha.
undercover name?
No, it's Sam Rice.
Sam
sorry.
Rice.
Sam Rice.
Sam, correct me if I'm wrong. I
Yeah,
thought we
Flip.
were on the church side.
Sounds like the church got their hands in a few different pies. It's just
Okay.
fingers. It's not usually hands, but it sounds like they got their
They
full
got their
hands in them.
the whole fucking hand in
The
there. All
whole
the little
fucking-
piggies.
The
He's gonna
palms
get-
all up in it.
He's like,
Piggy dipping at the piggy palm.
he's gonna look at you too, man. They got their hands in the entire buffet. Like that's just how they do things.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's absurd.
All right, well, listen. I don't quite know where that puts us now. I don't really know where we stand. Sam, you got any ideas?
It sounds like we're going to take that under advisement. Honestly, when you mentioned the well memories, I said, I don't know what those.
Yeah. All right then. Calstein. Can I call you Cal?
I rather you didn't.
All right, Cal. Here's how this is gonna go. You didn't tell us anything about the well whose name I've already forgotten, so it's almost like I don't know about it. The
Easy.
well of memories, was it? I don't know. You're gonna forget that you mentioned that to us, and you're not gonna go forward with the attack on Red Claw and his town, and me and Sam will take care of Red Claw for you.
And no one will hear that you were using magic.
Yeah, that too.
By the way, quick reminder of what led you all here is that you had received information that someone knew where Susie's family is at. That's what led
Oh
you
fuck
here.
yeah. Where's
Also, another thing.
Yeah, another
Yeah. See, I normally wouldn't add that bit of information, but that happened months ago. So
It has
I
been
just-
a
And
while.
Susie's
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
here to remind us.
Yeah, you know what? I was looking at my
Getting pummeled out
inventory and I
front,
was like,
yeah.
what is intel on Surefoot Clan? What is that?
That's Susie's mom and pap.
Yeah. All right, so back into it. Now, how do you feel about all that I've just said?
Yeah,
I've still got my rapier out.
Yeah, sure. Okay, cool. Now I got
Perfect.
another order of business for you.
Uh-huh.
All right. And I take out the intel on the Surefoot Clan and I go, what do you know about this?
Yeah. I don't know. I've raided so many people over the years. I've been doing this for 20 years now.
Yeah, I know you've okay, but like, can you read it though? Like, take a good look at it before you just write it off.
Yeah, you can't just say you don't know something without looking at it. Come on.
He's gonna take a look at it and just like, all right, someone with information at dead tree. Surefoot Clan. It rings a bell.
Yeah. See that? See what happens when you read?
I might need a reminder of some kind of assurance.
He's talking about leverage, of which you have 0.
So,
I make a move to stab him again in the ass with my rapier, but then decide that's probably not what we're looking for in this
It's like-
moment.
You have something you want. It's obviously something important. You beat me in combat, not 1-to-1.
No,
might I
listen,
add.
it to me not that important, but like
It's important enough to come to my camp, apparently.
the reason I'm here was just to kick your ass.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna pick up something expensive and then go to break it.
I rated that.
Does he care?
Not really. He's like,
Yeah, that's what I figured, but it's worth a shot.
I
Beautiful
stole that.
vase ruined for nothing.
He's like, oh man, there goes my Ming vase.
Yeah. There's more where
That
that
was
came
worth
from.
something.
It's like, You wouldn't ask if you didn't need it, and I need assurance that y'all are gonna leave and I'm gonna walk away alive.
Okay. I got this. I got this Arizona sweet tea. Do you want that?
Bought it for $1.29.
You just give me the weirdest idea of American a campaign takes place in a parody version of America, excuse me, where the healing potions are just Arizona sweet teas.
It's
There's
funny
so
that
many
you said
different
that.
flavors.
It's funny that you said that because after we got out of combat, I was gonna crack it open and try and deal with you if it healed any of my HP.
No, but now you can see in the dark. You had one of the black teas.
There's no
So-
way you can prove that you won't
Yeah,
kill
yeah.
him.
Yeah, how do you expect us to prove that we're gonna leave? We're gonna leave. We don't want to stay.
It's mostly the not killing me part. That's the main part. You know, I need the assurance you're not going to try and kill me.
Okay, I'll put my rapier
Okay,
away. Is this helpful?
Yeah, like
How
I'll
about I walk you out my gate?
Okay. That sounds fine. How do we know you're gonna give us the information once you do?
and how do you know I'm not just gonna kill you once we get outside?
I feel like we're set in a loop here.
We're kind of like
Don't
Can't-
forget, guys, don't forget about the 50 other people outside.
yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Thank
Is it the back door? We'll take the back door. It sounds like there's a lot happening out front.
All right, okay. Okay, listen. Here's how it goes down, right? You get up on that big old balcony up there,
Yeah.
and you let everybody in this camp know, one, that the raid is off, two, that me and my two friends get out of here unharmed, and then three, you walk us out yourself and give us the intel, and then we part ways forever.
Sounds easy enough to me.
Fine. It means getting you out of my damn town.
Yeah, it does mean that.
That's exactly what it means.
Gonna walk towards this balcony.
Cool. I'm going to go with him.
Yeah, me too. I still got my knife. Actually, I'm gonna go downstairs and start trying. I'm gonna go outside and try to start being like, Susie, Susie.
Wait,
Martha."
I really like the
Martha.
idea of like both of us getting up there and then Calstein's like, "Hey everybody, you see these two?"
Don't
and then I go,
kill-
"Wait, actually there is a third one down there." And you go, "Ugh, these
Don't
three?"
hurt her in the middle of the fight pit.
I'll just say, all right, but when you see these two, there's three of us. Those three.
I'm just in the
Us and our
dust. The guy's
compatriot.
fist is just
Yeah,
punching
you're
me in the head.
actively just having your shit rocked.
And
So-
I go, I lose. I
Okay.
lost.
Okay.
It's over.
Hold on, real quick. So
I yield.
he goes up the steps. Gary goes with him. Venn is trying to get Susie to stop fighting. Jeff, you weren't really invested in that fight anyway. How did you want that fight to go?
Oh, I just give up and like
Yeah, I feel like you've been watching the door.
totally. And as soon as he gets off of me, well, does he get off of me? That's the first question.
Yes, but he also gives you like a nice little smooch on the forehead before he gets off.
Oh,
I
nice.
see that and I aim my hoopok.
I cradle
And
the
I
back
wait
of
to see
his.
how Martha
I-
feels about that.
I kind of like slide my palm around the back of his neck, and I get up and I like adjust myself, but like maximally push out my parts, you know.
Oh, I put the hoopok away.
And I
This
I like
seems fun.
set my hair back together, and I wave at Calstein.
He steps out, looks out upon the crowd, and just says, "All right, everyone. Couple things. We're calling off the raid tomorrow. Also,
What is the crowd reaction to that? I need to know.
not happy at the news. The
I
very
can't
least.
imagine they care that much.
Also, that little guy down there and this big guy up here, they're free to leave.
Okay.
Do not fight them. Do not attack them. They're free to go.
They're and also so the little guy, the big guy, and also the lady in the dirt down there.
The dirt lady.
Yeah, the dirt lady. She's with us.
Yeah, the lady
She's
that's
with you.
actively bleeding. Yeah. Yeah.
The
I
one with the-
wave all sexy like and lean down just enough so he gets full cleavage view.
Fuck, guys, I just realized we do have a few other people here with us.
No, it's just the three of us in town, and then everyone else.
Who
and then the
cares
fourth
about
is waiting
Pound
on the
Cake
edge.
Jerry?
I'm more referring to the fact that Uncle Red Claw is here.
He's out. He's
Yeah,
safely
He's not
out.
in town.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
at the encampment.
He's up the
Okay.
valley a little
Also,
bit.
we don't want to announce that Red Claw's here.
Yeah, that's
They're here to
like
kill
I
Red
just
Claw.
realized right now, like, oh shit, we brought this guy here.
No, we brought him near.
Yeah.
It's like, all
I
right, so
think it would even be a good idea to leave Jerry here as a mole.
Oh.
Yeah, okay.
Give him a
So-
cell phone.
these three, the bloody lady and the small guy and the big guy, they're free to go. Do not
Hey.
attack them. Okay, excuse me. I don't know what to
No,
call
you no, just keep going. You're
Okay.
good.
I don't.
Just didn't like it.
You should call us our names:
I don't
Martha
know your-
Stewart, Sam Reich, and Mudflap.
Oh, all right. Martha Stewart, Sam Rash, and Mudflap are free to go. We're calling off the raid. We're gonna recuperate and
Martha
rethink a
Stewart
few
is one
things.
of the greatest fighters of our time. As soon as he stops talking, I'm not going to interrupt him.
I pull out a clean hanky and kiss it with my lipstick, and then I
little
give
blood.
it to
blood
whoever
on it.
Beetle. I give it to
Lipstick's
Beetle.
gotta have some blood on it.
Yeah, there's definitely some blood on that
Fuck yeah.
on that hanky. And let's see, he was like, all right. Out of good faith, I'm gonna go ahead.
Beetle has a really high voice, if I remember.
Yeah, this is
Beetle spends a bit
Calcine.
of his
okay.
life just thinking about, yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what I know now. And I think at this point we've got an even playing field with the 50 people. If you start anything at this point, it will be a death sentence. But at this point, I just want you the fuck out of my encampment.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's what we want.
Real quick, can I get a perception roll from Baltez and Az?
Perception. Yeah. 20, but not natural.
6.
Okay. So he's like, all right. So for the Surefoot family, the Surefoot clan, it was something over 10 years ago. We raided them. We were told to go there by the, and then as he says that, he's interrupted as a bolt. As you notice in the distance, it looked like a flare coming from the distance, not like the lens flare, basically. And then you
Is
hear
this while we're at the gate now?
No,
Or
this
he's
is
like,
still
Oh,
this is
they're
still on the
still up.
balcony.
Okay.
Yeah. You see the flare, and then you hear, and a bolt lands in his back.
How hurt is he?
I can imagine how he's feeling.
And okay,
It's only a flesh wound.
so this is crazy, but is there any way that I can, like, in media res, like, try and do a reaction to this to, like, protect him? Or is this
Yeah.
just
Get
like a
down, Mr.
canon of-
President.
Oh, to
Yeah.
jump in the way.
Yeah.
How about this? Opposing strength check to basically push him out of the way.
Okay.
I gotta set the DC on.
So
I
would
feel like
that
more
would just
people
be
should
like
pulling people out of the way.
that would just be like straight up strength, not a saving throw.
It would
Or
be
athletics.
a straight
Oh, I could-
saving throw.
Could I do athletics?
Yeah,
You
can
got
do
a plus
athletics.
D4 to your saving throw.
I've got a +6 to my athletics.
Yeah.
Well, plus you got a D4.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah, with the bless.
Oh wait, yeah.
It's a saving.
Oh
Mhm.
my god, yeah. So my strength saving
A
throw
good spell.
would be a 6 + 4, 10. So I'm gonna do the strength saving throw.
All right.
Yeah, that's so 26.
Okay. That's good because the
Does
DC was
that
22.
pass?
Oh shit! Oh my god! Wait, if I Tess, if you didn't cast that spell, I would have lost.
That's what I'm here for, bud.
So, you see the lens flare, and then you hear the you just a second's reaction to like shove him and yourself out of the way as a bolt comes flying and lands into his shack.
That's got to give us some cred with him.
He's like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah,
and I
fucking
scream,
look at that.
"Everybody down!"
Fucking
and I
look at that
run.
shit.
He's gonna run into his shack.
Fair,
And I
fair.
will run that way as well.
I'm going to go with him.
Do I recognize anything specific about this bolt, like where it's from, if it matches anything that I've seen?
Not from this distance because it's on the second floor of his building, so you can't really see.
That
it.
is fair. I'm downstairs. Yeah.
So.
I'll head back inside. I feel like those two ran inside, so I'm gonna run inside, and I imagine that Martha's coming with me.
Yeah. Very quickly, the crowd disperses and runs.
Well, I'm sure.
Because unknown shooter, right? And you two run towards the shack. As you both get in there, as you're both going down, Calcium does not wait a beat. He immediately goes down to one of his like foot lockers, pops it open, grabs like a rucksack, starts throwing shit in there. Like, nope,
Yep.
nope, they're after me. I ain't staying here. I ain't doing this. I'm out of here.
Okay,
I
but
pop
Surefoot,
in. I pop in through the back door and I'm like, "Calstein, who's trying to kill
random
you?"
dirt lady. Yeah, I know, random dirt lady that they're trying to kill me.
Hey, that's our dirt lady. That's our friend to you. Thank you.
Okay,
that's
dirt
If
Mrs.
you-
Dirt Lady.
If you
Mrs. Dirt
promise to
Lady.
help me find my
Random.
family, I'll get you out of here alive.
I'm not gonna
It's the
lie to you.
Surefoots.
I'm not doing well right now. I don't know if you can make me out alive because one good hit.
Wait, hang on a second. And I get the sweet tea out of my bag.
So
Here, drink this.
you take out a green can covered in lotus flowers.
One. Just give me 1d6. How about that? I'll yes, and your healing.
Fuck yes.
Your healing Arizona tea.
It's a 4.
Okay. Like, all right. Well, I feel like I could take a better hit after drinking that refreshing beverage, but
It's pretty good, right?
pretty
What
good.
about
yeah.
Venn? Are you able to lay hands now that you're being
I-
obvious about magic?
Can. Yeah. Let's see. I don't really want to help him, since he's already back.
You don't
but
have
yeah,
to.
well, no, I'll give him some. I want to barter first, and then once he tells us that it'll help you if we get him out, then I will lay on hands.
Like, and you want what do you want to get out of here? What do you want to like?
Everything you've got on my family. I need
your
maps. I need trails.
The
I need
Surefoots,
people
come
you
on,
might
get
have
with it.
known at the time. I need to follow your back trail till their disappearance.
Fine, you get me out of here. I'll take anything I can.
All
Yeah,
right.
I'll give him 5. So now he's up to what? 9? Well,
He's-
9 plus whatever he had. So
Yeah, total
10.
of 13. He's not like 13.
okay.
Is there a back way out of this canyon?
Yeah, I always had to make sure I had a back way out. We gotta
Let's
be
do
careful. We gotta be careful though, because they might know about it. There were times they're just up here, and I don't know how they did it.
All right, let's start moving, and you can start talking.
All right, so he's gonna start leading out.
It looks like they couldn't see what you were up to until you went out in the open. So somebody
Yeah.
must have like eagle eyes. Unless they somehow could hear you inside the cabin, but they couldn't attack until you came out. We'll talk about this later.
I mean, I appreciate your attempt to figure out how they were done, trying to assault me. I don't know, to be honest.
Yeah, so I guess the magic thing is out of the bag. So you and I know something about each other. You guys worked out the leverage situation?
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
Oh, while
leverage-
you guys are talking about this, I do want to go check out, see if there's anything I can get from the bolt. But yeah, absolutely. You guys keep talking about the. Yep.
The bolt is outside. Oh no, it came inside
It's on
the
the top.
house. Hell yeah.
Well, but even if it was upstairs, outside, if I just peek my.
Yeah, no,
So low down.
he definitely said it went through the door and into the house.
I want to go check that out while because I imagine he's still stuffing shit into his rucksack.
Accurate.
Getting a glass of water now that he's up to 13, enjoying the rest of his Arizona iced tea. That's like what, 22 ounces?
Yeah, it's a refreshing beverage with a lot.
That takes a minute. Yeah.
Exactly.
Natural sweeteners.
Not sponsored.
Yet.
Yet. See here. I had like so in order to figure anything out this bolt, you have a few things you could roll. You can do history, investigation,
Insight?
or religion. I don't think insight really apply because it's not really like a living thing. It's just a bolt.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, it's +1 either way. So dealer's choice. That's a 10.
So in your training, in your time as you had declared your oath many, many years ago to the living world beyond the sapiens, right? Your orcs, your elves, your humans. You were warned of this. Is that and you were often told, like, do not get involved if this ever happens.
Not too late for that.
This is known as the Shadowcasters.
Oh yeah.
Let me write that down real quick.
And they're who we suspect of running this group, right?
I believe that it's
The Shadowcasters, as you were explaining, were like an elite group of task bearers that your group believes works for the Church of Gomira. Extreme cultists, basically, who go around doing what they're told, and oftentimes, from what they told you, it tends to be more espionage based, but they have done an occasional like
like killing the guy that they hired because they thought he might be talking.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. No checks. Basically, yeah, had to make sure.
And the only reason why you're able to tell this because this particular dart looks heavily generic and manufactured, except that one of the feathers at the back uses a type of bird that doesn't exist anymore because it died whenever it its main food supply died whenever magic went away.
Like a pigeon.
Yeah, it's a pigeon feather. Yes. So yeah, that's
all right. Yeah, I'll head back downstairs.
I was like, all right, we need to get out of here.
Yeah, I think that's absolutely right.
I'll say, tell your troops to go out the front door when we go out the back.
I don't think they're going to be listening. I think they're scattering across the camp, to be honest.
That's what we want. Maximum confusion.
Yeah, so we got to hope that works.
And we got
favor.
If you get we'll rush from cover to cover until we get to wherever he's going.
That's the thing. It is 11:05 Central, which means it's midnight as his time and 9:00 Gerd's time. I also need to be work tomorrow. This
it's
feels like
quitting time.
Yeah, it's good.
Are you saying it's bedtime?
Is bedtime?
Closing time.
Sorry. That was fun. This is a great night. Let's go ahead. I need to do the show stuff. So if you like what you saw here today, please feel free to follow us on Twitch, and then like, subscribe, and ring the bell on YouTube. We most of the time tend to play every other Sunday. Life does come up though, so we try our best, but it does happen. We played Jackbox a couple times the last few weeks. It was pretty fun. We might do some more stuff on like off weeks, or if that's okay with everyone, or like
hell yeah.
Like for Christmas, like the general December season, if we don't want to run a new thing, we might just play games. We'll see what happens. December is a chaotic time for me. I would imagine people with normal families are even more chaotic. So we'll see. So If you like what you saw here, please follow, like, subscribe. I already said that. You can follow us on most social medias at Omniversal Escapades, except for on Twitter. It's at Omniversal ESC. Maybe we'll make a blue sky because Twitter is just getting worse as time goes on. We'll see. Yeah. Got to talk to the group about that, but I don't think there'll be any real objections to it. Thank you for being here today. I'm going to go ahead and throw it off to our players, and of course, thank everyone for being here. For anything you want to promote, let's go ahead and start with Tess, because you're the first one in my peripheral.
Always happy to be here. You can find me on by basically looking up Tess is, and then whatever the website's about. Tess is watching Twitch. Tess is on Insta. I'm sure there are other examples.
That's
Otherwise,
super cool.
That's super cool.
that's the
Oh,
original, but then they shut that down on Instagram, so I had to make a new one, which is why you cannot find any cool photos from before last year. I cried in a public movie theater as opposed to a private movie theater when that happened. So otherwise, if you want to look at some photos of some good old food, it is good. I don't post it if it doesn't taste good, so it might be ugly, but rest assured, delish. And that's Meals from the Basement.
I will
Take it
say,
away,
Tess,
someone else.
I'll
Yeah.
say, Tess, everything that I've seen you post, it has looked good. So,
It's
Yeah.
really,
like,
really good.
genuinely, yeah.
Last week I made like a cafe breakfast, made like a Denny's breakfast. It was really nice.
Nice. I'm going to throw it off to Az. What you got anything you want to promote?
I'm not doing anything creative besides this show right now, but I've in the past I've done the Biodex cast with my friend Macy, and I've done It Jams for Thee with a bunch of people. And theoretically those are still ongoing creative endeavors.
I feel that.
I also
That's
have
real.
my YouTube channel, and I have the Scavengers Network YouTube channel. It's just I haven't had a lot of time to make things recently, and that is upsetting to me, but I want to make more things.
Feel that.
Other than that, calzones everywhere. Sometimes there's an underscore, sometimes there's not. You figure it out.
All right.
I'm on Blue Sky. I'm trying to get off at Twitter.
Bada
I don't
bing,
want to
bada
be there.
boom.
There we go. Jeff, I'm throwing it to you.
Yes, I'm at El Jefe Tacoma on all the socials. I'm on Hinge as Jeff Richardson.
You can't search on that one.
Oh, man. I am happy to talk to you over on one of my many podcasts. I've got Shattered Worlds RPG, Everything is Awesome podcast, and where we talk about issues and art and stuff like that. A lot of interviews. And then my newest podcast, The Great and Secret Knowledge, where we deep dive into the world of speculative fiction. We've done The X-Files, Piranesi, The Wizard of Oz. Next up is Severance. And after that, we're going to start on the Bartimaeus trilogy. So check that out, The Great and Secret Knowledge. I think that's everything. Yeah.
All right. If you wanted to follow me on social media, I don't really post much. I'll probably set up with Blue Sky this week because Twitter just gets worse and worse and worse. So when I do that, I'll probably post it on my Twitter, which is @Geekestein. If I can get the same handle, great. If you are in the Springfield, Missouri area, I will be performing my first ever improv show with my my intro to improv group on the 26th of October. If you all want to come, it is the doors open at 6:30. It is by donation only, so there's no price to be there, but they would appreciate anything you're willing to give. We don't have a name yet for our particular troupe, even though we're this is the last week we're going to be doing it. So far, the one I like the most is Tragically Caucasian. So we'll see how that works out. But yeah, that's the only thing I'm working on creatively. Hopefully, in the next coming weeks, I'll be able to do more. Because I don't know, improv has been kind of fun, and not just the improv I do with these great people, but the improv I've been doing live. So it's been pretty fun so far. I would like. Oh, and if you want to follow me, @Geekestein on basically every social media. Anyway, I want to thank our players for being here today. I want to thank Tess. I want to thank Az. I want to thank Jeff. I do want to thank our audience right now, which is basically Krenich. Krenich, thank you for being here.
What's up?
Appreciate you being here as always. Crenage, by the way, if you haven't seen it on our YouTube channel, Crenage played with us on the Jackbox and killed it
It's
a
a
few
good time.
times.
Oh,
Yeah,
so funny, so good.
Crenage is funny. We're gonna go ahead and call it here. Thank you for watching, everyone, and have a good night.
Thanks for hanging,
Oh,
gang.
I just want to say the Well of Memories is a fucking really cool idea.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
true.
excited.
I'm
Thank
very
you.
excited about that. Today was fun.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
It was I've held on to that idea for like a good 5 or 6 months now. I was like, can't
Haha.
wait to get this out there.
Hell yeah! All right.
Bye, gang.
Bye everyone.
Bing, bing,
Yeehaw!
bing, 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 bing.